Hey there, and welcome to the Locker Room. Coach Giggs here, and with me here in the locker room is Marc Zipper. Marc, Zip, good to have you here in the locker room. Good to have you back. Anyway, we're going to cut right to the chase. The message today is average class thinking versus world class thinking. This is a teaching that Marc did for a long time with me and the people that work with me here in New Jersey. And so he's going to talk a little bit about here in this locker room today, and there'll probably be future messages because this was an intense teaching that I'll never forget. And for those of you that are in the locker room, you're going to appreciate it as well. Marc, talk to us a little bit about this thinking of yours, average class thinking versus world class thinking. Yeah. What does that mean?
So much I've spoken to you about it before, and that is, and I've mentioned it on the locker room before, as a matter of fact, and that is that we are where we are today because of the mentors that brought us to where we are today. Who are the mentors that brought us here? Our parents, okay, our grandparents, our preachers, our rabbis, our bosses,
teachers at school.
Teachers at school, I say,
right.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, that's what shaped you to what brought you to where you are today. Okay? And that's why I give an excuse to 99% of the population for thinking average class, because most people out there think average.
Cool.
Okay?
Yeah,
now,
that makes sense.
Now, most people understand this as well. Is most of our most of our mentors in our life think average class, true, but they probably also had great intentions. Meaning they wanted the best for you, but the problem is their mentors taught them average class thinking as well. So what is world class thinking?
You know, what is it?
A world class thinker is an entrepreneur.
Okay, explain that.
He or she wants to own their own business.
Okay.
They don't want to work for someone else. Now, we may work for someone else, but our mentality is that it's...
Explain that, because there are people out there who work, quote, for someone else, and I'm sure when they heard to be an entrepreneur, the first thought in their head is, well, I can't be an entrepreneur, I work for someone else. You're saying, no, you can work for someone else, but still be and think like an entrepreneur?
Well, what you're hoping for is to actually not only work for this person forever, is to actually own the company
own the
that
company.
You're working for.
So eventually,
and in order for that to happen, you need to put out the effort as if you're the CEO of that company.
So you have to think like the owner,
exactly,
even though you might not be, and then what you're saying is one day you will be. Guys, that's it for today. There it is. You just met Marc Zipper. Stay tuned, because you're going to hear more from him in messages that we are titling Average Class versus World Class Thinking. Thanks for joining us in the locker room. Take care. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.
If you know someone you feel has a special story to tell or like to share, please email Eric directly and he will reach out to you and or this individual, even if you think this person is you. And by the way, if you've enjoyed and feel the Daily Locker Room has served as an inspiration in your life, why not share it with a friend by sending them the daily message?